Y'all, people move to Dallas and sometimes they be making the craziest mistakes. And that's what we are here today. We're going to talk about the top 3 mistakes that people make when moving to Dallas. And we're going to tell you how you can avoid these mistakes. So if you are interested in that content, make sure you stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. And we're going to get to it right now. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dre, and I'm here with my BP Brandy.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Look at her, so excited. Anyways, we are here with the Making Moves group in Dallas, Texas. This is your first time watching the channel. You want to know everything there is to know about living, working, playing, eating, and chilling in Dallas. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button and the bell icon next to it to be the first to know when we upload a new video. And we like making moves, and we like helping y'all make moves too. So if you are interested in purchasing in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, or simply send us an email. We got your back when moving to Dallas. Without further ado, we're going to get straight to the content, y'all.
Right, let's get to it.
All right. So people be making mistakes when they move to Dallas, right, Brandy?
Do they? They do?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not our subscribers, not our followers, not our people watching. They don't make
Oh my gosh. Look, she trying to. She before we got on air, she was airing it all out. Okay, but we get on calls with people looking to relocate. We get on calls with people looking to relocate to Dallas all the time, and there's these top 5 concerns that we have when we hop on these calls, and we just want to help guide people in the right direction. So when they move to Dallas, it's a smooth move. So what's the first one, Brandy? What are we gonna talk about?
Smooth move. I like that. You want it to be a smooth move. I like that.
No.
So I think one of the biggest mistakes that people make before they make that move is knowing where they want to live.
Yes.
They'll call and they don't know where they want to live, and they just start telling you different places, and it's an hour one way, an hour this way, 45 minutes this way, rural, urban. They don't know, and that is a big no-no.
Okay. Well, when I first moved to Dallas, I didn't know where I wanted to live, And like you hear from like people that live there, you should live here, you should live there. But honestly, the way I feel about it, you got to do what's best for you. You want to make sure if you have kids, that you live in a place that is in a school district that's good for your kids. If you're working, I hope you work. Try to buy a house.
Don't talk about that yet. That's our next do not.
But if you are working, you want to make sure you live in a location that's not too far from your job, unless you're comfortable with driving. So what I will tell you is that the DFW Metroplex is so freaking spread out that there's so many places that you can possibly end up at. So right here is the map of Dallas. So you have Dallas, you have Fort Worth, and then you have all these little suburbs. So depending on where your job is, you might be driving an hour. So let me just give you an example real quick. So let's just put Fort Worth to Dallas, right? On the map. And it's like 10 o'clock in Dallas. So this is like minimum traffic right here. So it's just going from Fort Worth to Dallas is like 41 minutes. So there's so many different other options of places where you can choose to live in the Metroplex. So that would be my biggest advice is make sure you're not moving to the wrong place.
And I want to piggyback off what you said. Do your research. You have to write down, for one, why are you moving to Dallas? What is making you make that move to the DFW Metroplex? And then once you determine what your big why, your purpose behind it, then it'll help you narrow down what you're looking for when you get there. Are you looking to be close to the downtown area? Are you looking for um, um, urban areas? Are you looking for good food and hip spots to go hang out? Are you looking for a more suburban feel? What are you looking for? And that will help you dictate where you want to live. And then that way you can narrow it down. If you talking about you want to move here and you don't know why, then you need to go back to the drawing board, because it's so big that everybody gonna tell you they love their area. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you you should live over here. You gonna say you should live over here. It's a bias. So in order for you to make a good conscious decision, you got to know your why.
That's a good point. You got to know your why, and that's with everything. Okay, I done. I'm just gonna get
Oh
to my
Lord.
personal life right now. You know, I done
Oh,
had so many life changing events, and now I'm just trying to figure out my why. So with anything in life, make sure you figure out your why. Okay. All right. So Brandy, she had already gave y'all the little sneak peek on the second one, and it's we
was
didn't
it
already
me?
said this. You need a damn job, okay?
You need a damn
You remember that video, Brandy?
yes, and I'm so confused as to why people think it's a great idea to quit their job and then move here and find a job. And I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I'm judging y'all, but I did the exact same thing. I swear to
Hold
you.
up, hold
And
up.
I'm
You know what? Sometimes, okay, the spirit be leading, and it be
yeah.
God. The spirit be leading, okay?
Amen. But if you're trying to do a simultaneous move where you transition from one home that you purchased and sold to the next one that you purchased and sold, don't quit your job. Because your job where you have been for 5, 6, 7, 20 years shows a great history. It shows that you're stable. Relocation is normal. It really is. However, it makes the application so much simpler, so much more simple if you've been on your job for a long time, you've been at your address consistent time. So now getting that loan approved, it's gonna be easy peasy. You see what I'm saying? So when you quit and now we gotta apply for you a loan, they're gonna ask more questions. And we don't want them to. So get the
Asking all the
house and
questions.
quit.
Asking all the
Right,
questions.
right. Like, and then y'all be calling me like, why they all in my business? Why they want to know all of this stuff? They asking more questions than the FBI. Well, it looks kind of suspicious, you know? So keep your job, get your house, then quit and find your new job. Okay?
Yes, and I know we make most of our videos for people who are looking to purchase, but for the renters out there who decided to stay and watch the video, you need a job. If you're going to try to rent any place in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, you're going to need a job. You know, these landlords out here, they do not want you to be paying their rent with drug money. They want that safe money out here, okay?
Oh, their criteria for renters is a
Yeah.
lot more, to be honest, than buyers. So that's why a lot of people don't like working with renters because it's harder.
Yeah, it's
So
so much harder. You got to
get
have
it in.
2 months worth of pay stubs, 3 times the monthly rent. Rent is about $2,000, depending on where you live. It could be like
Yep.
$1,300, but you know, depending on where you live. So $1,300 times 3, that's like $3,900 a month that you got to prove that you making. And some people, unfortunately, they don't make that, and it's nearly impossible sometimes to rent.
Yep. So good job. Okay, what's number 3?
Number 3, let me look at my handy dandy notebook.
Number 3 on our list of biggest mistakes is don't be afraid to buy. Like y'all afraid to, everybody's renting is a comfort because they don't know where and who and what they want to live and what they want to do and where they want to live. All these variables and questions. I'm going to say those are fears. When you are not moving in fear, you're going to do your research. And when you're doing your research to rent is no different from your research to purchase. Your research to rent, you're looking to see where the good schools are because you got to rent there and your kids got to go to school in that area. You're looking to see how far it is from your job. You're looking to see what the demographic makeup of that area is. Those are all the things you're going to need to research to purchase. So when I'm going to say, don't be afraid, like stop moving in fear and don't be afraid to leap out on faith and purchase versus renting, because how many people have reached out to me from where to live in Dallas making moves and they're like, oh no, we're going to rent first, and then I'm having to get them out their lease because they don't want to stay there, they want to go ahead and purchase. If you're used to owning a home, it is hard to make a transition to renting. Okay, so call us first. Don't move out of fear. Don't feel comfort in renting first when you've already been a homeowner. Call us and we'll make that transition. The same research you do to rent is the same research you're going to do to purchase. Okay, so stop moving out of fear. That's the number 3 mistake, is moving out of fear, being more confident in renting versus purchasing.
So number 4 is going to be 2 different. It's going to be like number 4 and number 5. Okay. So number 4
Okay.
is make sure you don't do this alone. So the two main people you're going to need within this transition is a mortgage professional and a real estate professional. Okay, so Brandy, she's going to let y'all know why you need a mortgage professional.
Okay. So you're gonna need a mortgage professional because that's the person you're gonna be talking to help you get connected for your loan, right? And a lot of times the out-of-state mortgage professionals do help, and a lot of times they're licensed in other states, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they are licensed for the state that you're relocating to. So you want to make sure you get a licensed professional. I always say get a realtor first, because if you find a realtor in that area, that realtor should be the plug. They should know a mortgage professional. They should know a moving company. They should know literally whatever you need to make your transition smooth. They should have that connect. So that's number 5 is reach out to a realtor, right? Like make sure y'all get realtors involved. Even if you're thinking you're looking online and you want to get a house that's a new build community and you reach out to the sales professional for the new build community, that's great, but get a realtor. That sales professional at that new build community is not your realtor. They work for that community. So get you someone that works for you.
And
Okay,
what I would
so
say about that is y'all professionals and real estate professionals are professionals at what they do. And you know, sometimes you don't know what you don't know. And the last thing you want to do is get manipulated and get coercion to a transaction that really wasn't meant for you. Okay, these salespeople, this is what they do. They know how to sell. Now,
they're
and
they're
my
salespeople. They're not real estate professionals. I'm not knocking them. I have some really great partnerships with new build communities, but they are not licensed realtors. They are commissioned to sell for that builder, and there is a difference. Okay, you want a person that sells real estate. That's what they do, not just for that community, not just for that builder, but for the state. They're licensed in the state. And while Dre got me talking, I want to say a lot of people reach out from the YouTube and they're like, hey, I think a lot of YouTubers are fraud. I want to say we're licensed professionals. I am a licensed real estate agent, a realtor. See my pen? Look, you got to have your and I am licensed. I am in part of so many organizations: the National Association of Realtors, the Dallas Association of Realtors, the Fort Worth Association of Realtors. So that is something right there that you want to make sure these people have. We are. I work for a brokerage. I have a brick and mortar office. I have 2 brick and mortar offices. I have a brick and mortar in Fort Worth and one in Dallas because I'm all through the Metroplex. Making moves is all through the Metroplex. So when you're looking for professionals, make sure that that's what you're doing and you're getting actual professionals.
Okay. Brandy, anything else you got to add before we, drop off?
Somebody right for our time. No, I just want to thank. It's a new year, you guys, and I don't know. Hopefully, you've watched us until the end of this video. We appreciate all the people that have reached out. We appreciate the people that we've helped make that move and transition. We appreciate the people who have reached out, who have visited, who have gotten our hot list, who have come to town and still haven't committed to making that move yet. We're appreciative of the people who are considering making that move. We want you guys to know that we are truly, truly authentic in what we say. Sometimes we got to watch it because we are governed, again, licensed by the state. There's certain things we can't say, but we try to bring y'all the most authentic and real content that there is, okay? Because it's not a lot of people that look like us bringing this content, and that is our goal, is to make sure we help y'all make good, informed things. So we appreciate y'all and we thank you.
Amen. And what I just want to say is that don't make these mistakes. We done made this whole video for y'all, okay? Y'all done stuck.
And we made these mistakes. We've done it. We ain't telling y'all what we have not done. We've done it.
Okay? We don't want y'all wasting y'all money. We don't want y'all feeling sad, depressed. I mean, because this is a big move. We want y'all to get into your new house and you be like, oh my gosh, this was the best experience. So that's what we're about. We're about making moves and making smooth moves. So we're going to catch y'all on the next one and we're going to move up. I'm taking a nap. I don't know what she doing.
All right, thank y'all.
Lord.